Your dog woke up this morning, and the first thing they did was look for you, not their food bowl, not the door, not their toys, you. And in that moment, before you were even fully awake, your dog was already hoping that today would be the day you finally do the thing they have been waiting for since the very first moment they saw your face. And most owners go their whole lives never knowing what that thing is, never knowing how close they were to giving their dog the one thing that would have completed everything. This video tells you what it is. All 7 of them. 7 things your dog has been waiting their whole life for you to do. And by the time this video ends, you will have already started giving them the first one. Welcome to DogIQ. Subscribe right now if you are new, because every single week we give your dog a voice and give you the knowledge to finally hear it. Today, we give you both. Before we go into the 7 things, I need you to sit with one thought. Your dog's life is short. You know this. You have probably pushed the thought away because it hurts too much to hold. But today, we hold it not to cause pain, but to create urgency, because the average dog lives 12 to 15 years. 12 to 15 years of waking up every morning and hoping, of looking at you with those eyes and waiting. And the question this video asks is simple. How many of those days will you fill with the things they waited for? The answer starts today. Let us go. The first thing your dog has been waiting their whole life for is to be truly seen, not glanced at, not acknowledged, truly seen. And most owners think they do this. Of course, I see my dog. They are right there. But here is what truly seeing your dog actually means. It means looking at them, not through them. It means noticing the small things. The way they sigh when they lie down beside you. The specific angle of their ears when they are happy versus uncertain. The way their tail wags differently when you come home from a short absence versus a long one. The way they position their body when they want something versus when they simply want to be close. These signals exist in every moment, every single day. Your dog is constantly communicating, constantly expressing, constantly trying to be understood. And in most homes, that communication goes unread, not because owners are bad, but because nobody taught them to look. Truly seeing your dog means taking 30 seconds every day to just observe them, watch them without agenda, without your phone, without doing anything else. Just watch. Notice one new thing about them today that you never noticed before. The specific way they breathe when they sleep. The particular spot they always go to when they are unsettled. The way their eyes follow you, even when they do not move. Your dog has been performing for an audience that was not always watching. Start watching today. The second thing your dog has been waiting their whole life for, to be chosen, deliberately, consciously, every day. Let me explain what this means. Most dog owners chose their dog once. The day they brought them home, that was the choice. And since that day, the dog has been there, present, available, waiting. But the choosing, for most owners, stopped at that first day. What your dog is waiting for is to be chosen again, every single day, in small moments. The moment you could scroll your phone, but you put it down and pet them instead. The moment you could watch television, but you get on the floor with them instead. The moment you could rush through the morning, but you stop for 10 seconds to really say goodbye. These are choices, deliberate conscious choices, that say to your dog, out of everything available to me right now, I choose you. And the research on dog attachment is unambiguous. Dogs who receive regular, deliberate attention, not passive presence, but active conscious choice, show significantly stronger attachment security, less anxiety, less reactivity, more confidence, more joy, because a dog who knows they are chosen every day does not spend their energy worrying about whether they matter. They already know, and that knowing frees them to simply be, simply live, simply love. The third thing your dog has been waiting their whole life for, someone who speaks their language. And this is the one that takes the most commitment and gives the most back, because your dog has been speaking to you since the very first day, in body language, in behavior, in the 1,000 small signals they give you every hour of every day. And most owners speak back in human. They use words, they explain things, they negotiate, they reason, and their dog watches them and understands none of it. Not because dogs are simple, but because the language does not match. Speaking your dog's language means learning 3 things. First, body language, the position of the ears, the curve of the spine, the height of the tail, the softness or tension in the eyes. These are full sentences, paragraphs, complete emotional expressions that most owners never read. Second, energy. Dogs communicate through energy more than through behavior. A calm owner produces a calm dog. An anxious owner produces an anxious dog. Not because dogs copy behavior, but because they read energy with extraordinary precision and respond to it as information about the safety of the environment. Your emotional state is your dog's weather forecast. Third, timing. Dogs live in the present moment. They do not connect a behavior now to a consequence from 5 minutes ago. When you scold a dog for something they did while you were away, they do not understand what the scolding is for. They understand only, my owner came home and became frightening. Speaking their language means responding to behavior in the moment it happens, rewarding the precise second something good occurs, correcting gently and immediately, not later, not with prolonged disappointment. Now, in the moment, in their language, your dog has been a student of your language their entire life. They have learned so much of it. What is your couch means? What is your walk shoes means? What is your work bag means? They have decoded you with love and dedication for years. It is time to start learning theirs. The fourth thing your dog has been waiting their whole life for, a job. And this one surprises most people, because we think of dogs as pets, as companions, as beings whose purpose is simply to be loved. But your dog does not see themselves that way. Your dog sees themselves as a working member of a team, because that is what thousands of years of evolution built them to be. Every dog breed, without exception, was developed for a purpose: herding, hunting, guarding, retrieving, tracking, pulling. Even the breeds developed as companions were developed to serve a function, to comfort, to alert, to be present with purpose. And when a dog has no job, when they wake up every day with nothing to do, no role to fulfill, no contribution to make, something deep in them goes unsatisfied, not on the surface, not visibly, but in that ancient part of them that was built to be useful, to have a place in the pack, to contribute. A dog without a job is a dog who is waiting for something to do, for a way to be valuable, for you to give them their purpose. And giving your dog a job does not require a farm or a working environment. It requires creativity, and about 15 minutes a day. The fetch retriever needs a daily fetch ritual. The herding breed needs a daily sport or agility session. The scent hound needs daily nose work. The guardian breed needs daily boundary walking. Even the small companion breed needs a daily ritual, a specific task that is theirs, that they complete, and that you acknowledge. Find your dog's job, give it to them every day, and watch what happens to the light in their eyes. We are halfway through, and things 4, 5, and 6 are the ones most owners have never thought about. But thing 7 is the one your dog has been waiting for the longest. The one that starts before they even open their eyes in the morning. The one that every tail wag, every midnight check, every stolen seat, every lick has been building toward. Stay with me. The 5th thing your dog has been waiting their whole life for. Permission to be a dog. And this one is more profound than it sounds, because most owners, without realizing it, spend a significant amount of energy trying to make their dog not a dog, not jumping, not barking, not sniffing, not rolling, not eating things on walks, not playing in mud, not doing the 100 ancient instinctive things that their body and brain and DNA were built to do. And while some of these restrictions are necessary for safety, for social harmony, many of them are simply human preferences applied to a non-human being. Your dog needs to roll in things sometimes. Your dog needs to bark sometimes. Your dog needs to dig sometimes. Your dog needs to chase sometimes. Your dog needs to exist as the animal they are, without constant correction, without constant management, without the feeling that simply being themselves is always wrong. Permission to be a dog looks like this: 1 designated dig spot in the garden, 1 daily off-leash run somewhere safe, 1 daily sniff without being pulled forward, 1 moment every day where you watch them be completely animal and you smile instead of correct. A dog who is allowed to be a dog in structured, safe ways is a dog with lower anxiety, better behavior in the moments that matter, more trust in their owner, because they have learned, my owner is not trying to erase who I am. My owner accepts what I am and leads me within that, not despite it. Thing number 6, and this is the one nobody talks about: let them grieve. Dogs grieve. The science is unambiguous on this. Dogs grieve the loss of pack members, the loss of companion animals, the loss of a home, the loss of a routine, the loss of a person they love. And when dogs grieve, the research shows they go through stages that parallel human grief in remarkable ways: loss of appetite, lethargy, searching behavior, vocalization, changes in sleep. And most owners, when they see these signs, do one of 2 things. They try to fix it: new toy, new treat, new distraction, or they dismiss it. They are just a dog. They will forget. Neither response gives the dog what they actually need, which is to be allowed to feel what they feel, to not have their grief managed away, to have their owner simply sit with them in it, acknowledging it, naming it, not fixing it, not rushing it, sitting in it, the way you would want someone to sit with you if you lost something you love. When your dog is grieving, or has grieved, or is experiencing a loss you might have minimized, mesmerized. Do this. Sit beside them. Place your hand on them and say, I know you miss them. I am here. It is okay to feel this. They do not understand the words, but they understand the presence, the acknowledgement, the refusal to make them feel their grief alone. Thing number 7. And I told you this was the one they have been waiting for the longest. Love them out loud. Now let me be precise about what this means, because most owners already feel love for their dog. Deeply, profoundly. The love is not the question. The expression is, because love that lives only inside you cannot be felt by your dog. Your dog cannot read your mind. Your dog cannot feel what you feel internally. Your dog experiences the love you give them only through the love you show them, and showing love to your dog in ways they can actually receive requires knowing their love language. Every dog has one. For some dogs, it is physical touch. The thing that makes them feel most love is a long, slow, deliberate stroke, a hand that stays, body contact that communicates, I am here and you are mine. For some dogs, it is quality time, your undivided presence, the phone down, the television off, just you and them, fully in the same moment. For some dogs, it is play, the game, the chase, the tug, the moment where you are completely playful together, equal in joy, both fully in it. For some dogs, it is words, the specific way you speak to them, the particular name you call them, the tone that tells them, of all the things in this world, you are my favorite one. For some dogs, it is acts of service, the walk given with full presence, the food prepared with care, the vet visit endured together, the small daily acts that say, I think about your well-being, even when you cannot see it. Find your dog's love language and speak it every day, out loud, not just in your heart, out loud, because the years are finite, because the mornings are not infinite, because one day you will give your dog their last walk, their last meal, their last night, and when that day comes, the only thing that will matter is whether they knew, whether they felt it, whether every single day of their short, extraordinary life they went to sleep knowing, I am loved, I am chosen, I am seen, I have a job, I am allowed to be what I am, my grief is honored, and my person loves me, out loud. Your dog woke up this morning and looked for you first, before everything, before anything, you, because you are their whole world, and their whole world is asking for 7 things: to be seen, to be chosen, to be spoken to in a language they understand, to have a job, to be allowed to be what they are, to have their grief honored, and to be loved, out loud, every single day. These are not big things. They do not require money. They do not require perfect conditions. They require only the decision to give them every day for the rest of the time you have, which is not infinite, which is not guaranteed, but which, starting today, can be filled. Before this video ends, 3 things. First, look at your dog right now. Really look at them and tell them one thing out loud. I see you. Say it out loud, even if it feels silly, because it is not silly. It is the first of the 7 things, and it starts now. Second, drop a comment below. Which of the 7 things hit you hardest? Which one are you going to start giving your dog today? Because every answer in these comments is a dog whose life just changed because their owner watched this video and decided. Third, share this with every dog owner you know, because somewhere right now, a dog is waiting and their owner has no idea what they are waiting for. Send them this video. 1 share, 7 things. 1 dog who finally gets what they have been waiting for. If this video made you look at your dog differently, give it a thumbs up right now. Subscribe to DogIQ. Every single week, we give your dog a voice. Hit the bell, and we will see you in the next one. Your dog is looking at you right now. Give them one of the 7 things, starting this second. Paw prints.